Welcome back to the Sports News. I'm Ellen Barrett, and I'm joined now by the coach of the Madison Radicals, Tim Debyl. The Radicals are Madison's own Ultimate Frisbee Disc League, and they are on the road to championship weekend here in Madison. Thanks for being here today, Tim.
Thanks for having me.
Now, the AUDL Championship is this coming weekend, so how are you feeling right now?
Nervous.
Yeah?
It's been a year since we lost in last year's championship game to San Jose, so we've been working pretty hard. We started practice in January, and we're kind of ready for the culmination of the season and our chance to redeem ourselves from last year in front of a home crowd.
And we're excited for you as well. So can you tell us a little bit more about who you're going to play on Saturday?
Yeah, so our game is at 7 o'clock Saturday night, and we'll play the Seattle Cascades, and we haven't played them before. Usually out of the West, San Jose has been winning, but this year, with a lot of those players going over to Dallas, Seattle got in, and they have probably 4 or 5 of the best players in the world. I know this last summer there was World's Games in London, and they had 6 or 7 people actually, I think, represent the U.S. from that team. So it'll be a good challenge for us.
Now, there are 2 games on Saturday, and the first one is at 4 against Dallas, like you mentioned, against Toronto. Dallas and Toronto play each other. And why should fans come check out that game as well? Well,
I mean, that game you've got pretty much some of the best players in Canada kind of coalesce on that Toronto team. And then you've got a lot of the players that played in San Jose last year, they're in Dallas. And
sure.
So, I mean, Dallas is undefeated right now, just like us, and you kind of have this upstart team that has a lot of money and a lot of great players against a perennial contender in Toronto. So I think it'll be really compelling ultimate, and an opportunity to see some of the best players in the world.
Some great matchups, it sounds like. Great stuff. And Madison is the smallest city in the AUDL, is what I've heard, but possibly the most successful, and we kind of know that here in Madison. And so what has been the key to that incredible run in especially your home games?
Well, I mean, I think it's just our guys work a little bit harder. I mean, I had talked a second ago about how there was the World Games this year in London, and Team USA, there wasn't a single guy from our team represented, but all the other 3 teams coming, have quite a few guys. There's probably 20 or 30 guys that were at Worlds this year coming. So I think it just shows that, we can compete against these guys, and it's mostly because we just work harder as a team. We play better team defense. And I think it'll be cool to see kind of us compete against these bigger cities where they just have a lot more players to draw from.
Absolutely. And last question, are you going to win it all this year, and any last message for fans?
Well, I think if the fans come out, we have a good chance of winning.
Awesome, awesome stuff. And we're excited for you and excited to root you on. So again, Tim Debyl of the Madison Radicals, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
A special thank you to Conan Automotive in Stoughton for supporting local athletics.